Hello, hello, Lysandra Everett here, the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help home business owners win the tax game by helping you keep more of the money you earn and pay less to Uncle Sam in taxes. I'm also an affiliate marketer, and I teach you how to use the internet to build your business. Today, I'm going to talk about the 4 steps to growing a following. The following is one of the best things you can have on the internet, because that is how you're really going to start to make your money, right? I mean, people you should have a following even before you decide to start a business. Growing a following is absolutely key. It really is one of those social proof kind of things, right? So I want to share with you 4 steps to growing your following online. I listened to a great video by Bob Heilig, and what he shared was absolutely amazing. You know, it's one of those things I wish I had known, 4 or 5 years ago, right? Because I would have been a lot further along. So I'm hoping that by me sharing this video with you, that it will help you start to grow your business and to start seeing the results that you desire. All right, step number 1 is to get attention. Gary Vee said attention is the most precious thing on the internet. I think he used the phrase he trades attention during the day, because attention is so key. If you don't have anybody's attention, they're not watching you. It's kind of like if that tree falls in the woods and nobody's there, is there any noise, right? So, you have to grasp someone's attention, okay? Then number 2 is to be authentic. Now, 2 has a few steps, right? There is being authentic, being generous with your time, being proactive, and being consistent, okay? So let's start with being authentic. Being authentic is just that, being yourself. But here's the thing about authenticity. It's going to require you to step outside of your comfort zone, right? It's going to require you to be vulnerable. It's going to require you to open up and share some stuff. It's going to require you to talk about your failures as much as you talk about your successes. But the thing about authenticity and really being yourself is that it's going to be both attractive and polarizing. And that's okay, because you want to attract the right people and repel the people that you don't want. So a lot of people fear that, if I'm myself, then, this group might not like me, or this group might not like me. But the truth is that in your own authentic self, you're going to attract the right people and you're going to repel the wrong people. All right. Then the next part is generosity. Okay. Being generous means giving without expectation. Now that's hard, right? Because the truth is that, especially when we're talking about we need to make some money, it's very hard to give without expecting to receive something in return. So we really got to work on giving. And the truth is, when when you need money, that's when you need to give the most. So be generous with your time, be generous with your knowledge, be generous with your content, right? Shoot videos, offer to do conference calls, do something that's going to be giving of your time, because that will eventually turn around to you. So the more you give, the more you will receive. It just might not be in the way that you expected. It may not be immediate, but you have to determine in your mind to keep on giving. Okay. So that's the second part. The next part is consistency. Okay. Consistency can be a real challenge for people. Okay. Especially when it comes down to really sticking and doing something. So I'll give you an example. When I first started doing Facebook Live videos, I said to myself, if I can just do one day, do 30 days, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, because the weekends are usually never work for me. Okay. So if I can do Monday through Friday and do that for 30 days for a month, then great. Okay. So I did that. Then I challenged myself to do it again for 60 days. And I don't think I even rewarded myself until 90 days when I allowed myself to get a promotional banner for my Facebook Live, right? I wanted to make sure that I could be consistent. And that's what you have to do. You have to commit to being consistent, even when you don't feel like it. That is what consistency is all about. You're going to do it when you're supposed to do it, regardless of how you feel about it. Because when you are building a following, they start to expect that. I go live on my Facebook Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. That is what my audience expects. And when you are building your following and you build that consistency, they're going to start to expect it. Just like, you know, people expect Oprah to be on at a certain time, or a game show, or the, you know, Chris Lee's Knows Best, or whatever, you know, whatever TV show, when you expect it to be on at that time and it's not there, you're wondering what's wrong, right? Is there some special programming that has happened? But when you build consistency, your audience will grow to expect to hear from you. And so you have to make that commitment. Okay. Now, in doing all of that, in getting someone's attention and being authentic, being generous with your time, you know, and being consistent, that is going to build trust. Okay. So, you know, we know about the know, like, and trust factor. Bob Hyland calls it the no love trust factor. I don't care which L you use. The fact is we're getting to the trust part, okay? Because when people start to trust you, then you become a reliable source. When you become that reliable source, they're going to tell more people about you. It's just like when you go to a fantastic movie, or when you go get great service from somewhere, or if you even get crappy service from somewhere, you're going to tell somebody, right? You're going to tell more people if you get crappy service. But when people really start to trust you, they're going to talk to more people. They're going to tell more people about you. And then you start the process over again. You start with the attention. You give them content. You give consistently. You are your authentic self. You're generous with your time. And then you continue that cycle, and then more people start to trust you, and then they tell other people about you. So that is how you really get started growing your following, okay? You can't be worried about the money in the beginning. You just have to give in order to receive. If you don't give, then you really cannot expect to rightfully receive something. And in the process of giving, you have earned the right to ask for a sale. You've earned that right. When you give, you have earned the right to ask for a sale. You know, what's that book by Gary V, Jab, Jab, Right Hook? You've earned that right to ask for a sale. So when you give valuable content, that's something that's going to really help and impact your audience, then that's when you've earned the right to ask for a sale. Okay. So that's the 4 steps to really growing your audience online. And that's going to be the foundational thing for you building a successful business online. And now I'd like to invite you to click on the link that's in the description box to show you what I'm doing online to be able to build a business and share these wonderful videos with you. So click on the link in the description box, enter your email address, and watch the video. Be ready to make a dollar decision today. That's all it is, a dollar decision. All right. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.